So today's story is about the chillest cop I've ever met, and I ended up smoking with him. But yeah, he got fired. So yeah, let's get into it. So the story takes place around like September of this year. I was driving home from school. When I was driving home, I had to pass like by this giant concert venue, and like it was like blocking traffic. I was like, who the hell is playing? I searched it up. It was Deftones and Wisp. I love both of them. I literally have two Deftones posters in my room. I was like pissed. I was like, damn, I should have went. And I go home disappointed. Later that night, I just searched it up again. And guess what I see? There's another show happening on Friday. I was like, yo, I am not missing this. I text my girlfriend. I'm like, do you want to go to the Deftones concert on Friday? And my System of a Down was playing too. And she was like, oh, fuck yeah. Because she also wants to go to the first one, and she was mad she missed it too. And she bought her ticket. But the problem is me. I was broke. So I call my mom, and I'm like, can you buy me a concert ticket? And she's like, who's playing? I tell her Deftones and some other like smaller indie artist named Wisp is playing. She's like, oh yeah, sure. How much is it? I'm like, oh, it's just 90. She's like, alright, bet. And she buys me a concert ticket. But she mentioned something. She said that my sister's boyfriend's gonna be there. Let's call him Rob. So Rob was gonna be there, and Rob has recently became a cop, and he's gonna be like patrolling or just working like security at the venue. I'm like, oh shit, really? So I text Rob, and can me and Rob are like fucking like close, we're tight, like we're friends basically. I text him, I'm like, yo, you're working at the concert? I'm going there on Friday. He's like, oh shit, that's dope, bro. What the fuck? I'm gonna be there too. I'm like, yeah, I know, I just said that. He's like, yeah, I got a surprise for you when you pull up. Just let me know when you're coming, and then I got a surprise for you. Which I had no idea what that meant. Fast forward to Friday, me and my girlfriend get to the concert venue. And we got some food before we went to security. And I text Rob. I'm like, yo, we're here. So he comes out. He's like, follow me. I'm like, what the fuck is the guy better do? And then yeah, we start walking, and we skipped the entire long ass line in that concert where they like check your bags and shit. Like Rob is the fucking goat, bro. Like holy shit. Like already like a crazy start. Like there's like an outside area and then like the giant stadium. And the giant stadium wasn't open yet. And we're just walking around. It was just insane. There's like food spots, like a fucking Ferris wheel, which is like that shit was dope. And yeah, we're just walking around, just taking it all in. And Rob's like, "Come here." I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" Like, I got something else for you. I'm like, "All right." And he takes us to like this like employees room. And it was completely empty. There was like a couch in there. It was like pretty chill. It had this like coffee machine in it, and it like dispensed coffee crisp coffee, which I thought was awesome because I love coffee crisp. And he sits on the couch. Then me and my girlfriend sit next to him. He pulls out like a cart, like a weed vape. I'm like, how the hell did you even get that in here? That's actually like that just amazed me. I'm like, how did you get that in here? And he's like, I'm security. Don't let me check me. I'm like, bro, what if you brought a gun or something? And like we just started laughing, and then yeah, we ended up smoking it. My girlfriend doesn't smoke at all, so it's just us two just chiefing on the couch. Then after he's like, yo, go enjoy the show. Hit me up later. I got one more surprise for you. I'm like, oh, what else does this guy possibly have to show me? I'm like, alright, see you, Rob. I dab him up and we leave. And then yeah, me and my girlfriend just start exploring the venue. We even ran into her friend while we were there. It was pretty cool. And then it was time for a Wisp set. It was so good. Like it was his peak. That was my favorite concert I've ever been to in my life. She was like the main reason why I went. It's just awesome. Yeah, I fucking love Wisp. Anyways, after that, we just walked around and got some drinks and we just chilled. You know, time's flying, and it's time to almost go to like the System of a Down concert, the Deftones one. And we get in line. I text him, yo, Rob, we're done. I'm in the line right now. He's like, alright, say less, I'm coming right now. A few minutes later, he shows up, and this is where it gets insane, because he walks us straight to the fucking front of the line, and he lets us in the stadium early, and there's like barely anybody inside. There's only like workers and shit, just like doing like sound checks and stuff. It was like so fucking cool. It was like empty. All the seats are empty, and me and my girl like floor seats, so like wouldn't be signing this entire time. So I was like, oh my god, maybe we can get like a fucking front row seat. That'd be awesome. It was just unreal, but it was something out of a movie. After he's like, yeah, we gotta go back. Like, I'm gonna get fired if I keep doing this shit. So yeah, sadly we didn't get the front of the line seats. We had to go back and wait at the fucking back of the line. But you know, it was a pretty good tour from Rob. And we wait in line, and the gates finally open. And we actually did get like a good spot though. I put a video up on screen at the concert. Anyways, like the set was just fucking crazy. I loved it. Same with the System of a Down. I don't really listen to System of a Down, but nothing really during the performances. You know, just a perfect concert experience until after everything ends. We link back up with Robbie. He's like, "Yo, let's go smoke one more time. I'm driving you guys home." We're like, "All right, well, I got in trouble with that." So we go back to the break room. We sit on the couch again. I'm just scrolling my phone. And I just like hit like the cart a few more times. An employee walks in. Fucking the worst timing ever, cause like he got pissed. Like I can't even tell you how pissed he got. Like he walked in, saw us. His fucking just face like turned red instantly. It was so funny. Yeah, but yeah, he got mad and cooked us out. And I felt bad for Rob, but I just wanted to go home at that point. My feet was hurt, like my foot was hurting like crazy. I was standing for like fucking 3 hours. Not even 3 hours, like fucking like 5 hours. I told my girlfriend like, alright, let's go. And we're about to leave. And he texts me. He's like, yo, where you at? I'm at the exit. I'm about to leave. He's like, alright, wait for me. I'm coming. Like 2 minutes later, Rob fucking appears from the shadows, and I dial him up, and he's like, bro, I got fired. And apparently the person who caught us was this fucking like security manager guy. Oh, I'm not fired from like being a cop. I'm fired from like security at this venue. I'm like, alright, that's like slightly better, I guess. But yeah, he still ends up driving my girlfriend home. And then yeah, he drives me back to my mom's house, and me, my mom, and my sister just have a fucking just good laugh out of it. You know, overall, it's just like an insane night. One of my favorite nights of all time. Rob, he's the GOAT. He definitely got some trouble for us. But yeah, don't go smoking with security at concerts. Well, love y'all. Peace.